Yo, it's so funny to me how everybody keep telling people to worship money, and they're not saying those words, worshiping money. It's like, oh, how do you tell people how you tell your children how to respect money? And most people who respect money is the ones who never had it. But now you're raising kids who got a lot of money. How do you teach them how to respect money? First of all, money is a tool. So who the hell is telling people to respect the tool? It's a tool. You're not telling people respect the hammer. You tell them how to use a hammer properly so that you don't hurt yourself. And you tell them what you could do to hurt somebody else, but you don't want to do that. That goes to the roots of who you are. And how you use tools goes to the roots of who you are. And we worry about our kids messing up money. Like, you put fail safes in place so your kids don't mess up shit, everything else, but you're not gonna put fail safes in so your kids don't mess up money. Like you have to do that. Like, teach them how to use this tool called money. Now you can teach a kid how to use a hammer to nail in stuff at the house and fix it. They can still take and knock somebody upside the head with it. That's a decision they gotta make. So you got to put it in them that I don't want to be somebody who abuses people with hammers. You know what I'm saying? But it's not a worship of that particular tool. Every tool has a use. But with the money situation, I'm not trusting my kids to do this and that and the third with the money. No, I'm going to put them in a position where they can go, as long as they're doing the right thing, everything's good. They're not, shit be taken away from them. Accesses, opportunities, things of that nature, just like everybody else. When you fuck up your money, now you don't have credit no more, right? So access and opportunities to take advantage of certain things are taken away from you. It's the same situation. But we can't make our kids learn our lessons, make them go broke, make them eat oodles and noodles, make them live in the back in order to make sure that they keep the line going. They have their own lessons in lives and issues and shit like that they got to go through and learn themselves. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dragging my kids back to the 80s and how I went through. They can have conversation. They can hear what I went through and how I overcame and how God brought me to another space through that. But that's only for them to hear. Never for them to see and experience at all. And we can't keep trying to bring them that. You know what I'm saying? Look, you want something, you want your kids to have way more than what you had, right? Fine. But a lot of this shit we want for our kids, they don't even know they want it for themselves or need it. It's when they start wanting things for themselves, that's when it's going to start to kick in. And they're going to see if they got money for it. And if they don't got money for it, they might want to work or they want to ask you. And then that's when you make it happen. But you'll be surprised, man. I took my kids to some great places and they're like, whatever. You're like, we know it's gonna come back around by and by. They're like, oh yeah, my dad did take me to the Grand Canyon, or we got on this amount of planes, we went to this country, we did that. Yeah, but right now it's like whatever. Whatever. That's that, because that ain't for them. It's for them later, but it's not for them right now. You're doing that shit for you. So you have to just, this is how you handle money. Money is a tool. Money is not everything. You don't supersede, sell your brother, your sister out for money. Your family members out for money. Like, all this shit is worship. You're just not saying it. And we got to stop doing that. Money is a tool. And this is the last thing I'll say about money. This is why a lot of people don't have it. Because as long as you're worshiping a tool, the tool is not going to be, you got to control it. You got to control and wield the tool. You got to understand, be a master of how to use that thing. And when you are, that tool, whatever it is, money, that hammer I talked about, the damn clippers if you a barber, what's the name if you a cosmetologist, whatever your tool is, when you are a master of it, that shit don't go nowhere. And it continuously prints and makes you money once you master it. But as long as you tell them to worship it, they won't have a lot of it.